Today is January 15th. Got the bottom on the aft part of the keel section. Got a few clamps holding it and a couple places that needed a little bit more to pull them down. Most of the places I was able to just put some screws in temporarily. Those should come out easily enough tomorrow morning. Once the epoxy is cured up. Looks really good, lined up nicely. It's harder to get screws in down here, so you use a whole pile of clamps. Came out right on the money. So nice and straight. Go down the main hull. So I'm doing this the opposite way around. That one, started upside down. Put the bottom on and everything ready. This one, the forward section, of course, I built it upright and then put all the bulkheads in, attached it up at the bow, put the stem in, and then flipped it over. So these are the battery support pieces. So I've got those in here. Same things are in the forward end of that section down there. I also decided to add this piece in here, this extra support, because where I'm going to be charging this at the dock, it's fairly shallow, so this may sometimes bottom out on the mud, so I wanted extra support and stuff in everywhere on the flat section of the bottom. And of course these are sort of double duty. They give this extra strength. Plus, they keep the batteries a little bit above the water in case there's a leak or something like that. The bilge pump will be able to pump it out before the water gets up to the batteries. This piece is not glued in here yet, but I basically notched it out with a router, and it drops in there like that. So I'll be able to glue that in. And then the last thing that I did today was put this front piece. Get this ready to go in. So I routed out the part up here forward where the stem is, so that this piece drops in there. That sits in there. If I give it a tap with the wood mallet, this goes down nice and snug. So that's all ready to get epoxied up. So I've got to put fiberglass on the bottom side of this first, because this is the time to do it. Certainly not going to do it later. So put a layer of 6-ounce fiberglass and with epoxy on this beforehand, and then flip it. Once that's cured enough, then flip it over and stick it in here. And I've got to make this piece that goes in this section, just like this one, to drop in there, and then this will have another 3/8 of an inch sheet going over the whole thing. So this will be 3/4 inch thick up here, and these first two sections will be 3/4 of an inch thick, and then this part here will just be 3/8 of an inch thick, but it'll have this extra support in the middle of it, and then back there it's got those two pieces that support the battery. So. And then of course this bottom sheet, before I put it on, I'll be fiberglassing the underside of that, and the whole area where the batteries go, that gets 17-ounce cloth set in epoxy back there to strengthen that up. And then this whole thing, of course, will get epoxy and fiberglass and everything over the outside of it. So coming along, that's it.